Hi, everyone. How we doing? How about our big warm welcome for Governor Lamont? And Commissioner Boughton. And the ice cream truck on the corner. There you go. Well, good afternoon. Good morning, everyone. It's indeed a pleasure, of course, to have Governor Lamont and Commissioner Boughton with us here today to talk about a very, very important program that the governor has started that can have an amazing impact on all of our families here in the city of Waterbury. I just want to recognize the students who are with us here today that represent the Waterbury PAL, the YMCA, Bridge to Success, the Girls and Boys Club, Waterbury Youth Services, and you are doing amazing work. I'm hoping that you're having a great summer with all the summer camp programs. Governor of this PAL Park Corps, they work in our parks all summer. We have the River Brigade, they're in the rivers, they're all over the city, and of course the programs that our other nonprofits are running this summer are all due to your vision and making it possible for all these students to attend all these summer camps for free. Big round of applause for Governor for that initiative. Without further ado, I call upon Commissioner Mark Boughton, who is a very good friend of ours. He's the former mayor of Danbury and now Commissioner of Revenue Services. Come on up, Commissioner, and he's going to talk about this program. And I would really appreciate all you students to pay attention. We're going to give you a handout and you can bring home to your families, because this is a program that is so easy to be a part of and will provide financial relief to all of your families. And the timing couldn't be any better with school right around the corner. Thank you. Commissioner.
Thank you, Mayor.
My pleasure.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you very much, Mayor. You guys are so lucky to have Neil O'Leary as your mayor. He is awesome. I've had the honor and privilege to work with him on a number of projects. He does a great job. He's got a great sense of humor, too, man. This guy, he's got game when it comes to jokes. So just an honor to be here with him. Give him a round of applause. Let's give Mayor O'Leary a round of applause. So we're here today to talk to you about the Child Tax Credit. Now, I'm not going to give you all of the stuff because we've got some great speakers that can talk a little bit about it. But look, this is an opportunity for you parents, your families out there to get some money for the fall as we get ready to ramp up for school again. The governor, in his wisdom, as well as the legislature, I know Sean Scanlon's here as well, came up with this idea to be able to invest in our families, up to $750 for each family that our folks can access. So this is important, it helps, and it certainly is something that helps in a very difficult financial time. We're joined by a number of guests today, so I'm just going to announce them and then ask them, some of them to come up and say a few words before we hear from our great governor, Governor Lamont. But we got our fire chief here. Terry Ballou is here. Chief, thank you for being here with us. Give him a round of applause. Chief Spagnolo is here. He's in plain clothes today. This is the first time I've ever seen him in plain clothes. But Chief, thanks for being here. Appreciate all you do. Sorry, I don't want to get you yelled at, Chief. All right, we're good. All right, our President of Board of Aldermen, Paul Pronowski, is here. Paul, where are you? Oh, there he is. Good to see you, Paul. Alderman Ron Napoli is here as well. Yeah, there he is. Did I said that? Napoli. No? Okay, I was close. And Rep. Mike DG. He's in a police uniform. He's a police officer, too. Where are you, Rep? Where's our alderman? He's working? All right, we love you anyways. There he is. Let's give him a round of applause. We're clapping for you, boss. There he is. Okay, we also have with us State Representative Sean Scanlon, State Representative Jerry Reyes, and of course our great Congresswoman Johanna Hayes is with us as well. So right now I'm going to ask State Representative Jerry Reyes to come up and do a little bit of speaking regarding this program. We'll hear from Representative Scanlon, Congresswoman Hayes, and then of course our great Governor Ned Lamont. So, Representative?
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. I've been asked to speak on the child tax credit, and I want to thank our leader in finance, Representative Sean Scanlon, under the leadership of Governor Lamont. This is an opportunity to not only put some money back into our pockets in a much needed time. We understand that these are hard times for everybody. Very important. I've been asked to specifically target on the Hispanic families, and I'm going to do this in Spanish. So what I want everybody here to take it back, and we're going to do a lot of groundwork here in Waterbury because we have a large Hispanic population. This is an opportunity to put up to $750 in your pocket, and I'll say this in Spanish now. Este programa es tan importante. Todas las familias cualifican hasta $750. Son $250 por hijo. Solamente tienen que tener menos de 18 o menos. Han hecho los taxes del año pasado, los impuestos del año pasado. Y si son dos miembros en las familias, cualifican todas esas familias que hacen 200,000 o menos. En otras palabras, que casi todo el mundo cualifica. 200,000 o menos por familia. Bien importante. Yo voy a hablar un poquito más ahorita sobre este programa con CT en vivo. Y importantísimo. Este beneficio cualifica casi todo el mundo. Y yo quiero que todas esas personas que tienen preguntas, que pueden llamarme a mí o a la oficina del estado de Connecticut para informarse. Lo importante es que el programa se acabe el 31 de julio. Eso es lo importante. So, no te queda mucho tiempo. Por favor, apliquen hoy y voy a estar por aquí. Cualquier persona que tenga una pregunta o una duda, y voy a hablar un poquito más con la señora Katy Montano para darle más información a los hispanos. Muchas gracias. Thank you, Governor.
I'm sorry? Oh, sure. We're going to change things up a little bit, and I'm going to ask Congresswoman Johanna Hayes to come up and say a few words as well. Congresswoman?
No problem. Good morning, everyone. I'm really happy to be here. One thing I want to stress about the child tax credit, many of you remember that last year in Congress where families got monthly checks. That ended. Our governor, much like he's done on every other issue, took the lead and put together a plan for Connecticut. The thing that I'll stress to you is that this is your money. These rebates are money that taxpayers would have gotten back anyway. So this is not free money. This is not anyone giving you anything. This is you signing up to make sure that you qualify and receive the rebate that belongs to you anyway. We have so many families that work so hard every day, who are trying to make ends meet, who have children and so many other obligations and responsibilities. This is an opportunity for you to take advantage of a child tax credit, a rebate that belongs to you. I hope that everyone here takes that information back to a friend, to a family member, to share these resources, to make sure that people are aware and have access to what that looks like. There are several websites. The governor's office has set up information. My office has been sharing out that information. But we really have to work hard to make sure that people understand what is available and that everyone has access to it. So again, I thank the governor, to Mark Boughton, to Sean Scanlon for just really taking the lead and thinking intentionally about ways that we can work together to help Connecticut families. So thank you.
Yes. Safe flight. Thank you for all you do for us in Washington, D.C. We appreciate you and everything that you do for Connecticut and the 5th District. Great job. At this time, I'm going to call Representative Sean Scanlon forward. Sean listen, this guy, he would scare me at the Capitol because he would come running up to me saying, we got to do this for our families. And it got to the point where I had to run the other way. But he was right. And so the governor and I listened. And together, as a team, we put together this program. So, Sean, if you could sort of talk just a little bit of the details of this program, we'd appreciate it. Sean Scanlon.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's great to be here in Waterbury. Mayor Leary, thank you, as always, for welcoming us here. And to my brothers in the house, DG and Jerry and Ron, all of them made this possible, too, in addition to the governor and myself and Mark. Listen, we're here with a very simple message to the people of Connecticut and Waterbury. You have 5 days left to make this application. And it takes about 2 minutes to do it. You can do it right now at ct.gov/DRS. Any parent that makes under $100,000 or any couple that makes under $200,000, we're talking about 90% of the parents in Connecticut are eligible for this program. And as people have said, this is $250 per child up to 3 children that literally you will get a check in the mail in a few weeks for, right as you're talking about going back to school. I introduced this program. I worked so hard with the governor and my colleagues to get this done because I understand how important this is. I was raised by a single mom who was a small business owner. I knew that every single dollar mattered when I was a kid growing up. And I know there's a lot of families out there here in Waterbury and everywhere in Connecticut that know a thing or two about that too, especially because we know that costs are going up. And so what we wanted to do and what the governor and I and our colleagues in the legislature did was pass a budget this year that not just had a tax cut for the people of Connecticut, it had the biggest tax cut in the history of Connecticut for the working and the middle class. That's a really big deal, and that happened because of the governor. And so, just to wrap up, again, 5 days left. Do not wait. Make sure you log on right now to ct.gov/DRS. Take 2 minutes, and within 2 weeks, you will get a check in the mail for at least $250 that you can use for whatever it is that you need to use it for, whether it's back to school, diapers, clothes, food, your rent, whatever you need to get help with, the help is coming to you thanks to a very important person who has done tireless work to try to make Connecticut more affordable, and that's our governor, Ned Lamont. Pleasure to work with you, Governor.
Thank you again, Representative Scanlon, for all your hard work, and Representative Reyes, thank you so much for your hard work. We are blessed and honored now. Listen, Governor Lamont would never want to get between young people and their ice cream, but it is important that we hear from him because without him, this program does not happen. Without his vision for the working men and women of our state, our families in Connecticut, these kinds of programs don't happen. And I'm honored and blessed to work for a man who's compassionate, who's caring, and truly believes in the very, very foundation and the basis of success for our state. He's done everything he can to put us in a position for success. So I am so proud and honored to be here with him today and to hear a little bit from him about this program and about all of the wonderful things that we have happening in our great state. So Governor Lamont, thank you so much for your work, and let's give him a warm round of applause.
Good morning, everybody. Look, to the kids in the Police Athletic League and the Park Corps and the Y and the Waterbury Youth, this is about you. The mayor and the chief, we care deeply about you. Your parents are going through some tough times with the prices of things going up, and this rebate is really important. Help you get back to school, get you back in the game, make sure Connecticut's just a little more affordable for each and every one of you. There's an old phrase that success has many, fathers and mothers. And this has been an amazing partnership. Johanna Hayes, who's your congresswoman, she represents Waterbury. She represents you down in Washington, D.C. She took a lead role in helping to make this happen. And Sean Scanlon, who's the father of this, along with his legislative brethren, and of course, the amazing Mayor O'Leary. And what this means in terms of making life a little more affordable for each and every one of you. What we're able to do in terms of getting these summer programs going so that you have a little bit of activity this summer and help you get back into the game. And I'm really pleased to be able to say that you do have 5 days left. Don't waste this opportunity. Go to ct.gov DRS. We're sending out, Mark Boughton, our commissioner, is sending out 300,000 notices right now to everybody who's eligible. Take advantage of this. Don't waste this opportunity of making life just a little bit more affordable. We're making good progress. A lot of people say, hey, only half the people have signed up who are eligible. Now it's more like 56, 57% just in the last week or so. And even more, close to 70% of folks who are eligible in our cities, including Waterbury and New Haven and Bridgeport and Hartford, have signed up. But don't let this opportunity pass you by. This is something to make life a little bit more affordable for each and every one of you, and I want you ready to hit the ground running when you get back to school. And I can go on for another half an hour if you want, but I think you got some ice cream waiting right next door. Thanks for being here, kids. I know it's hot and sunny.
Okay, good. Thank you. Well, thank you, Governor. Thank you, Commissioner. How about a big round of applause for all of our students up here? All right. I do want to point out we have United Way here front and center as well, and they'll help us get the message out to all of our constituents so that we can, hey, you guys, when you go home today, tell mom and dad, CT.gov, DRS, so you guys can get some new clothes for school. Now, without further ado, our young ones first. The ice cream truck is right there and open. Enjoy. Governor Lamont wanted this here for you today. And it's a perfect day for ice cream. God bless you all. Thank you.
I love it.
All right, my brother. We gotta have lunch or dinner sometime.
Absolutely. Ice cream.
I know you're busy as hell. You are. And, you know, I could sneak up to the club, have dinner with you anytime. I just, I'm not reminding you. You know, it's nuts. I looked at my schedule. I'm going to Maine on Saturday for a couple of weeks. And my wife said to me this morning, my wife was perfect. You don't say, she said, listen, I can't wait to get out of here this time. We're going like crazy. You don't run. You stay right. Yeah.
Mayor,
Hey,
awesome. Thanks, Mayor.
good to see you, my brother. Yeah.
Okay, man. Take care, Marcus.